Alright, hey there everybody, how are we doing today? Got a long list to go through. Hey Cam, hey Noah, hey Poopy, hey Steven, hey DTSV, hey Armand, hey Kill, hey Dylan, hey Marker Fan, hey Deron, hey Spencer, hey there Walter, hey K-Bomb. I saw this. 1 second, take a break. No, this is what's keeping me busy until the game comes out. So I don't want to take a break. Hey Astro. Did I say Steven? Ah, whatever. That's what breaks will do for me. Yeah, 16 days away. Technically, if you want to get accurate, it's 15 days, 12 hours, 16 minutes, and some odd seconds. Hey there, Tony. How you doing? I am sticking. I am sticking. Hi, Gizmo. To the last one I have. If I have to add information to every little thing, I will. But other than what we have, I'm not making more than what I have to make. Hi, Ziggy. Don't tell me what we've seen. Let me see it for myself. Anytime I do these, I don't see what is in all these things. I would only be more upset if I didn't more or less know those two things. Also, hey Nick, hey Starlord. Now, I will say, because this is something that I will put in basically any stream that I'm doing of this game. At least up to a point. Something that I will be doing is, just on the off chance there are some things that aren't still shown, I will be specifically mentioning like, hey, don't do it, otherwise I will be very upset. You will be muted and potentially banned if you keep saying shit. Hey Ruby, how you doing? I'm good. It won't be emote only. If people are so willing to tell me things that I haven't seen, it's very simple. You'll just get muted, if not banned. It's that simple. If you can't control your urge to not say something, oh well. I don't know what to tell you. But there was one thing I wanted to mention, because there is one thing that I want to mention before we get into today, because it's something that I wanted to talk about, and I was kind of just waiting for the perfect time to mention it, and I guess now is probably the best time to mention it, since most of us are here chilling and chatting. Hey Bougie, how you doing? So, I have a plan. If I get to 2,000 subscribers before the end of this year, I will have a 2-part stream that I plan on doing as the celebration of said 2,000 subscribers. I will not tell you what it is yet, but all I will let you know is that it will be a 2-part stream, and it will more or less happen as maybe not the day it happens, but as close as I can get it to happening to that. If though I get it after the end of this year, like if things start to slow down and I don't get it, then I will only do a one-parter next year. So just a little incentive. I'll do my stream how I want to do my stream, okay?
Connor playing Crypt for his 2K stream.
Ah, hell nah. Hell nah, but thank you for the 10 bits, kill. Anyway, I do think we've gotten everything out of the way. We do have some videos. We have some articles to go through. So, I think without any further ado, top 100. Yeah, we're going to play through the top 100 again. That sounds like the perfect thing to do. Wrong thing. God damn it. There it is. Thank you, thank you. All right. We got a few videos. We have some articles. If you are over on YouTube, all of the links to everything that I currently have at the beginning of the stream is in the description. All the videos and all of the articles. So if you want to see anything that I'm looking at, that's where it all is. Anyway.
Hey everyone, Felix from Nintendo Life here, and I am in a very...
Just let me know if I need to turn it up for you guys as well or not.
Super Mario Party.
We'll also be pausing through if anything pops up. Okay, that seems like fun. Just getting a whole group of people, putting a projector up and whatnot. That seems like fun. A little quiet, awesome.
Giant projector screen with my colleagues. Yeah, it was lovely. I also got to go hands-on with the single-player mode.
There you go.
All in all, there was just so many new details, new information I learned when I got to play this game. So here I am.
All right. Yep. Okay.
So many
That's
new details, new information.
I hate this because I literally called it. You haven't seen the video yet, but I called it. I had said either it was going to be like a 1v1 mosh pit, or it was going to be marbles and you had to push the marbles out of the way and do a race. I hate that I didn't get that video out because I know I said it. This is as high as I can turn up. I can maybe do actually, I know why it's harder for you guys to hear things, because of that. Hold on.
I learned when I...
There we go. Now you should be able to hear a little bit better. I obviously don't want to go any higher than my talking, but you know.
The single player mode. All in all, there was just so many new details, new information I learned when I got to...
But yeah, no, it was one of the things I thought this minigame could be. There it was.
Play this game, so here I am to talk all about it. Where do we even begin?
Hi, Boozer.
Well, we can start with...
Oh, wait, was there any item I missed?
Where do we...
No, okay.
Even begin?
Oh, hey, Booba.
Well, we can start with choosing rules. So, a really cool feature that this new Mario Party has is the addition of pro rules, essentially competitive Mario Party. So
Rule says for players looking to test which... Stop talking, I'm trying to read. If you're comfortable with party rules, why not give these a try?
You can only play 12 turns for some reason. You only have one
Fix it 12, one bonus star.
These three, so...
Before... I wonder if it is always these three then? Is it always these three? Because now that's the second time in a row that it's been these three specifically.
The Sightseer bonus, the Eventful bonus, or the Slowpoke bonus. Then you'll also start with an item and
it is the Cellular Shopper. Alright. So that is confirmed to be the Cellular Shopper. Steel Trap. So they're not called hexes. They're not specifically called a trap. They're called a steel trap.
It could be one of these 8 items.
Warp to, okay, warp to a random space, warp to an opponent's space. Gotcha.
There's also
I
some
will.
spaces that has been changed. For example,
Oh, here we go. Lucky spaces. You can only select one of the following. Unlucky, you always give 7 coins to last. Bowser, you always lose a star. Again, what happens if you don't have a star? This is just like, you're here, and that's it. No chance times. Okay. Okay. God damn it. So I hate this because I have the damn video prepped to go out tomorrow. All right, fair enough. And then items are determined randomly. No mini games.
chance time spaces are not even here, and Bowser spaces, you always lose a star.
It's probably something like that.
Limited in
Items are limited. 2 of each will not be back in stock. Stock is shared between the same type. Okay,
stock,
gotcha.
and this stock is shared between shops, so if there's only 2 double dice left, if you buy 1 in the other shop, there'll also only be 1 left. Woo. There'll be small signs to...
Signs will indicate the places the star might land next. Number of star shop spaces, locations. Spaces are temporarily excluded in the following cases.
Show where the star can spawn over the map. You can see in a bit more detail here.
Oh, okay. Well, there are no more star subspaces. They will reset. You can check the... Okay. Okay.
So when 1 star space has been used, it cannot be used again until all star spaces has been used. The Boo always steals a fixed amount of coins. You cannot...
Okay, always 15. Okay. Player whose coins are stolen cannot drive Boo away. Okay.
Drive it away or press the button. It is always 15 coins. Hidden
I'm down with this.
simply not here. You vote for minigames, which you can actually alter.
Ooh, okay. So everybody votes for one of 3 mini games. Okay, I'm down with that. I'm down with that.
Just regular Mario Party. I'll touch on that just after this. The home stretch special event will not be present, and you might be wondering, what is the home stretch special event? Well, essentially, it's this roulette that plays that will affect the last...
So wait. No special event, no changes to the blue or red spaces or duels that happen when 2 players. Okay,
home stretch special event. Well, essentially, it's this roulette that plays that will affect the last 5 turns of the game. So instead of the last player just...
1 player receives a mushroom, all players' coins doubles, all receive that. Add more chance time spaces. So that is there. And all players leave with double dice.
Gaining an item. This could be, for example...
We need some good one. Okay, there's the Bowser one, where they just add a bunch of
really
Bowser spaces.
But here, they're just nowhere to be seen. And the last thing to add is that you can duel stars.
So, okay. I'm down. I am so down. I love this mode already. You don't want to duel stars? Too bad. We're doing stars.
Stars. Oh, yes, please. And that concludes the pro rules. Personally, I think this is...
Yes, I think anything we've seen here is just for this mode. I would assume the normal party mode, everything works as you normally have seen it in Superstars, more or less. But for this mode, this is where all the BS is.
Incredibly exciting. Now, it must be said that I did not get to try this out. I only had 1 evening with the game, and there I just got to try out the base rules when I played. So yeah, let's talk about what I mentioned just before, that you can select minigames. You can vote on minigames. Actually, this feature is not available.
You just had to do it while I was doing this. Had to make me eat a cookie. Alright, Steve. Maybe see you later.
Available in your very first game, because you have to play 1 game to unlock the pro rules, and I don't think they wanted to spoil that you could vote on minigames, but luckily you can use the voting on minigames in regular play. So it's just a little toggle. So you...
Alright. Let me go up and show him.
Let's turn there. I just got to try out the base rules when I played. So yeah, let's talk about what I mentioned just before, that you can select minigames. You can vote on minigames. Actually, this feature is not available in
All right, so there are bonus stars, minigame help, motion
your very
controls,
first game
number
because you have to play one game to unlock the pro rules, and I don't think
That's it. I thought it was gonna be a bigger, more extravagant thing to unlock these. No, just play a game.
they
Why don't you
wanted to
play a
spoil
game?
that you could vote on minigames, but luckily
That's
you
it.
can use the voting on minigames in regular play. So it's just a little toggle, so either you can have the minigames just be selected randomly, or you'll get 3 random minigames, and then from there every person votes on the minigame that
Oh, so here you can choose whether you want to vote for which minigame, or you can leave it random. Okay.
they want. Very much akin to how Mario Party Deluxe's online mode works. So according to the votes, they just get lined up and one of the votes gets picked. I personally think that is the way to go. I'm going to be playing like that all the time, because if there's a bad minigame, which in Mario Party Superstars there definitely was, and you didn't want to play that, well, you can just not vote on that. No one wants to play a bad minigame, or maybe they won.
Alright,
Maybe
so
they
I know
want
the
to
name of that,
It's
so I
just
can add that
wonderful.
real
I
quickly.
love that addition, and I hope it's here to stay. Before we talk about the main experience of how it was to play in the boards, I just want to talk
Understood.
about the overworld itself, because when you're in the air balloon, you can kind of look around, and I was surprised of how
that's pretty
interactive
cute.
this all was. Now,
Blow up
I
the
will break it
balloons,
to you because I
paratrooper.
know a lot of people
You
have been
got this.
speculating, what is this crack in the wall?
just a
Unfortunately,
crack in
it
the
is
wall.
just the aftermath of an NPC boxing the wall. See, on this overworld, there's loads of different NPCs that when you zoom in, you can take a picture of them. And as you can see here, they just disappear from the overworld afterward.
Mario Party Snap. Forget Pokemon Snap. Now we got Mario Party Snap.
So they can reappear later, but unfortunately not as exciting as everyone thought. What is exciting though is the addition of achievements, and these achievements as everyone thought. What is exciting though
That's it? Only 79? How long is the minigame if you only got
is the addition of
79?
achievements, and these achievements work as a little battle pass. So they fill up this meter so you can use it on different shops in the Party Plaza. Another thing you'll find in the Party Plaza, besides being able to change your
Alright, music
settings
shop.
there,
Wait.
Another thing you'll find,
Hold
fill
on.
up this
What
meter
was
so
I
you can
saying?
use it on different shops in the Party Plaza.
Card shop.
Another thing you'll find
Music
in the Party
shop,
Plaza, besides being able to change your settings
Data
there,
house,
is
party
the single
planner
player mode, which I also
track,
got to go hands-on with,
and
it's
single
actually
player.
really fun. So in my example, I got to try out the first world, which is Goomba Lagoon. Here, all the spaces are grey, and you can just walk around them freely. There'll be NPCs who want you to play minigames, or they just want you to find an item which you can't
possibly.
access until you find another item. I mean, it is quite simple, but it's much better than what we had in Super Mario Party. There's a lot of charm, and I personally had a really good experience with it. Now, besides the single-player campaign, there's a lot of different modes. You have Minigame Bay, and here I actually learned some really cool information.
Holy
Not
fuck,
only did I get
I'm
to
just
see
making
all
jokes,
the
Jesus
different minigames
Christ.
that there were in the game fully on display, but it is
Oh,
now
wait.
confirmed by me.
I looked away for 2
Besides the
seconds.
single-player campaign, I learned some really cool information. Not only did I get to see
Alright, so all the free-for-all mini games. So can you see my mouse when I go here? Yeah, okay. So we know from this one all the way through to this one are definitely motion. So if all of those are motion, the question is, would something like this be motion? I don't think this is motion. Okay.
all the different minigames that there were.
I could potentially see this one maybe being motion, because you're trying to like control. It could be stick, but that could be motion. I mean, maybe at some point somebody will talk about what is motion.
Were in the game fully on display, but
We know this one's motion. This one could be. Pretty sure this one is.
it is now confirmed by me that there's only
That one
10 different
is.
allies, and these are
Okay. Mario 3P, so it is those 3 minigames all in one. We have Peaches. Okay.
Mario, Luigi, Peach, Daisy, Wario, Waluigi, Yoshi,
So what happens if
Rosalina,
I
Donkey
use
Kong,
them
and
in a
Bowser
game?
Jr. And something else that I got answered that I was curious about was how many of the minigames are motion controlled.
I would have figured it out. I see you all saying it. I would have gotten there. I talk. I'm sorry.
And as you can see here, the answer
Alrighty. Oh. Aw. That's motion? Oh man. I didn't want the arrow one to be motion. Aw, pooey. But there is, yeah, Rosalina. There's an ally mini game that's motion. That kind of sucks.
is 15. But moving
And
along,
one of
we
the
have
item
the Bowser
minigames.
Islands, which is Bowser's Kaboom Squad and Kooplathon. Now, these modes are either online or you need a Switch each to play it locally, and we only had one Switch
that's
with
more or
the
less what I
game,
figured.
so we could not try these modes out. What we could have tried
Yeah.
were the 3 motion control modes, which is Rhythm Kitchen, Toad's Item Factory, and Paratrooper Flight School.
But still. Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say about the motion mini games.
Are motion controlled, and as you can see here,
Here's what I'll say about the motion mini games. All right. So let's do some quick math. Just real quick math. So we have 112 mini games, right? 112 across the whole thing. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 rhythm mini games. We have the 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 Koopathlon mini games. We have the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of those. We have the 5 boss mini games. So after all of those are said and done,
so that I was curious about 15.
after all of those are said and done, all of these 15, so you get rid of those 15, that means in the main game, there are 59 minigames. We know the official number. King Boo, hey, how you doing? Thank you for subbing. That is our official number of total minigames through the main mode. Now that we know how many of these are technically motion, we now fully know. So it's good to know the official amount.
Paratrooper Flight School, motion control modes, which is Rhythm Kitchen, Toad's Item Factory, and Paratrooper Flight School. But I'm
Hey,
sorry,
Connor.
I only had
Hey,
an
Agile,
evening
thank you
of
for the
the
20
game,
months.
as I said earlier, and I wanted to play the main
Same. I'm
show,
very
which
excited
is
for the game.
what we're going to talk about now because it is delightful. Now, I got to try out 2 boards, and the first one was Mega.
Oh shit, they have difficulties.
It is delightful. Now, I got to try out 2 boards, and the first one was Mega Wiggler's Tree Party. I had actually tried this one before at a Nintendo preview, but this time I actually got to select all the rules.
So I don't think there's necessarily an order other than like the difficulty. That's like, I guess if you want to use it as an order, that's like the order.
I got to play it to the end, and there was a lot of interesting things happening in this one. I'll just reiterate that the presentation of this game is absolutely fantastic. The way that,
From what I understand of this game, Matt, or Mott, I mean, I just read that wrong. Mott, anything that uses motion control will not be online. Any of the motion control modes, any of the motion control mini games. From what I understand, none of that will be online. That will be offline only. Oh, didn't mean to do that.
the different characters line up, the animations when you get a star, and just playing the mini games. They all it's good. It's so good. My one complaint though, and I do have a complaint, is that there's simply too many lucky spaces. At least on this board, there was always, if you took one path or the other, one of them always led to a lucky space. And to me, that just sucks, because it makes mini games just feel less important, because sure, you can win in a mini game, but you can also land on a lucky space and get an item or just the same amount of coins.
Yeah, I guess that would be my biggest concern, is just the money.
But the other people didn't really seem to mind, and they have actually made some nice changes to the lucky space. For example, I didn't see once that you could get more than 15 coins, and I don't know if this was the case in Superstars, but I noticed that players in front had less options than players in back. So here you can see the first place and last place side by side. Now you do still have a lot of coins at your disposal. Luckily, golden pipes are still 25 coins. It's still 50 coins to steal a star, but perhaps the biggest plus is to do with the ally system. I was actually really afraid that the ally system, the Jamboree buddies, would
so it's
be
officially
a big
Good
issue, because it just seemed very unbalanced, and I can answer that you cannot turn it off. At least I looked around in the settings. It is just baked into the game, and I was concerned.
I'm not that upset with that.
I was actually really surprised to see that it actually works really well in our...
Well, hold on, let me go back to when did we see the golden pipe?
Your disposal. Luckily,
yeah, but golden pipe will probably be second half of the game like before.
Baked into the game. Actually works really well. In our first game, Donkey Kong spawned in turn 8. We didn't get him until the penultimate turn, turn 9, so we didn't have a whole lot of time to use the Jamboree buddy. And in the second game, we didn't even get to the allies. Wario flew down in turn 4, so quite early in a 10-turn game, but we did not manage to get there. And if you don't get there after 3 turns, they just fly away, as you can see here. A turn later, Mario then came down, and we didn't get to him either. So really, I don't think it's the biggest issue. But
so yeah, there are chances, because of the boards and potentially of like the items that you have. You may never, there may be games where you just maybe only see one, or maybe not even any.
The table outside of their unique power-up is that you can do everything twice. And here's where you want a lot of money, because you can buy 2 items, you can buy 2 stars if you have the money for it. But something that we discovered that was insanely cool is that when you go to a boo space, you can get to do the boo action twice. Now in this instance, we didn't have enough coins to steal a star, so first we stole coins.
Movement and warp pipes could be totally useful.
50 coins, so using the Jamboree buddy's ability to do everything twice, we could now steal a star. Imagine if you have 100 coins, then you can just steal 2 stars. This is gonna be really sick. Now let's talk about the other board I got to play, Rainbow Galleria.
Ooh, got to play Rainbow.
Before talking about that board, we only played 10 turns on each of these boards, and I know there's been a lot of discourse online about, wait, 10 turns is 90 minutes? No, it is not. I don't know where they have that number from, but 10 turns is more approximately like 75 minutes. I guess you could get it up to 90 if you really push and just take a long time practicing the minigames, but it does not take 90 minutes. It does still take a long time, but they have overshot the number by quite a bit. And it was the same when we...
Alright, so 30 turns is the max. 75 is still a lot, though.
We played Rainbow Galleria. We only played 10 turns, and it actually felt to me that it was too short. This board is quite big. There's 3...
Ooh, look at it all. Yeah, 75 is still a lot. But again, the question is, were they kind of taking their time? Were they practicing mini games? You know, were they watching everything? You know, it's still a thing of, I don't think 75 is the full, like, for 10, I still think we could probably get it down from there.
Floors, and I, for some reason, only hit 3s and 2s and 1s, so I got nowhere. So I didn't even get to go around the whole board before the game was over, so I would advise to play a bit more than 10 turns in Rainbow Galleria. There's a lot of different cool activities.
Yeah, 100% Pepper.
In particular was
what's this
do? Shop, and it's the last place shop, so if you go there and if you're in last place, you can get a huge boost, at least from...
Okay. Yes, that is a place only for 4th place.
Danish Monopoly called Matador, there's always like a card that is like if you're in last place and you only have this amount of coins, you can get a huge boost, which never goes to the right person. But here you can strategize and actually be in last place. Go there. I don't know what happens because
You're not in last place.
I was
Get
in
out
first
of
place.
my shop.
Also, the Kamek shop on this board, every item is only
One coin shop.
there. And I also got to see some of the other shops. For example, we have the
Oh. Okay. So the Peepa event is literally just, hey, do you want a Boo Bell? If so, here you go for 15. Hey, look, Mario, how you doing?
or this golden shop where every item is golden. You can also go around collecting stamps. There's 4 of these booths, and depending on how many stamps you have when you reach the start, you'll get a certain amount of coins. 10 coins for each stamp, and if you get all 4, you get 50.
I predicted that! I'm proud of myself!
This board is,
I mean, I speculated it, but still.
The only bad thing I can say about it was, as I said earlier, I only had 10 turns on it. I wanted more. But yeah, rest be assured that this game is such a good time.
Oh, hey Star, how you doing?
It's my most anticipated game of this year, and I'm so grateful that I got to try out the game before release.
I was, but I came home on Sunday.
Button, or if you're already subscribed, grab an ally so you can double click it because you can
potentially
do everything twice. Stay safe, play some Mario Party, and I'll see you in the next one. Felix from Nintendo Life, out.
Yeah, I mean, good amount of information. I mean, now because this is different than how it was in Mega Wigglers, now I'm just kind of excited to see what all of the different Kamek shops on all of the boards will be like. I'm kind of excited to see what all of them will be and all that fun jazz. All right. Everything is in the YouTube. As much as I would like to just sit here and spam everything in the Twitch, all of the links are on the YouTube stream. Also, you can probably just look Mario Party Jamboree and look at the most recent stuff and find it. Get your reactions. I mean, you turn it down just a little bit. Mario Party. Okay, so it really is like that. It really is. You walk up to the thing and just turn around, just go pick whatever you like to play. Yeah, no, music's good. Party planner trek. Don't ruin the party. I'll try not to. I'm excited to do this. I'm excited for a single player mode. Oh, hello. Yeah, no, ignore the first toe. Just keep walking. Also, hold on. So they did go in Mario. Okay, they did go in as Mario. I want to check some. Did you walk up as Mario? No, you were just there. Okay. You need a photo for a brochure. Oh, okay. Well, we're still hoping that we can do this as characters that aren't Mario. Everything we're seeing still just... Was that last video and I just missed it? Fair enough. All right, then I'll shut my pie hole.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, you can see. Oh, that's a lot of tasks. So, I mean, we're all playing to get 100% of everything, right? I mean, that's the obvious choice, right? Find the fishing rod, but I don't want to. Okay. Is this whole thing... Jesus. They said cave? Where did you see cave? Oh. Oh, the cave? No. No. There's probably like a cavey area on the board somewhere. Don't make me be like, what are we talking about? Alright, you can check what items and inventory. Cool, cool. Oh no, I blocked them too. Oh, you'll need... Oh, okay. You'll actually need to use the item to get to specific areas. Okay. It's a Mario! Oh, hi. A lookalike Mario. Okay. Waha! Okay, yeah, no, I was 100% that this was just the beginning to Mario's thing.
Time to play.
And then started giving me lip.
Start.
What was that cut?
Start.
I hope that's a cut in the video and not in the game, because that's jarring.
Finish.
Wow. They only got the 60 at most. Jesus Christ, they're bad. Okay, so it starts with that. It depends. Oh, right. Okay. So it is just placement based. Gotcha. Oh, I'm gonna love this game. Okay. I'm down with this.
Start.
I would be that would be awesome if there are like different like difficulties. I still feel like this game should either have a little bit more knockback, either a little bit more Rosalina, you just rolled off yourself, a little bit more knockback, or the platform being a little smaller. Because I think with 4 of us playing and the ally is gonna fall off, and then it's just gonna be the 4 of us bumping at each other. Maybe 1 or 2 of us may fall off. What did you wake up to? New information. That's what you woke up to. No, I'm definitely not gonna unlock everything first day. And then everybody gets a balloon, and then we do Shy Guy Says. All right.
Start.
Also, hey Clay, how you doing? Bye, Ouija. No, Luigi! Okay. Oh, I like this Shy Guy. Oh, I like this Shy Guy.
Finish.
Ooh.
Winner.
He'll do like multiple changes, not just like the right to left. He might go right to left to right. Decorations? You get a steak with Mario's cap. Ooh. We got a Peach, a Lakitu, a Koopa, a Goomba, a Toadette. Well, of course, as soon as I noticed Peach, I knew they were gonna go for Peach immediately. Peach's day off.
So nice.
Where's Toadette? Toadette is right here.
So nice.
We gotta give Peach all the fun presents and stuff and gifts and whatnot. Yeah, I'm impressed with just the game in general. Guys, stop bumping into each other. We're all here trying to bring the presents. Ah, fair enough. Now, is it like multiple rounds? This is the second video that I got in the mod chat. So it's okay. So it's presents, and then we're doing donuts. So it's multiple different things. I see. Okay, you want to pick the oh god, you got to pick the things that nobody else picks. All right, so it's how greedy are you? Gotcha. And then we're at nighttime.
Oh yeah.
She wants the blue gem. Ah, you gotta bring the specific one that she... Okay. Bring the specific things that she wants as she wants it. Fireworks. Yes, this is that was all of that was story mode that we just saw. Now granted, the ally minigames you can play in the normal stuff, but you also do them in the story mode. Wee. Yeah, I mean, personally, I like the random mini games. If the random mini games don't happen a ton where you get like a lot of repeats, then I don't know. We'll see. I have no idea. Okay. For those of you who were in here earlier, in the championship mode, you vote on which mini game to play, and then depending on, you know, all the votes, it'll pick a random one from all the votes. So if 3 of you pick one mini game and one person picks one mini game, then it'll have a 3 out of 4 chance of being this mini game, a 1 out of 4 chance of being this mini game. That is how it'll always work in that mode. However, in the normal Mario Party mode, you can either choose between this or the normal random list. There it is. All right. And for those that missed it, go away, Malware Bites. For those that missed it, these are our motion mini games. Because the whole thing about the championship mode is that it is no randomness. It wants it to be as skill-based as possible. So Ray, you may like this. In the championship mode, there are no chance times. These are all the motion minigames. Can we choose any character? I believe so. I would think so, that we could choose any character in that mode, but I'm not 100% certain. It could just be Mario and Luigi. No, I do not think partner party mode is returning. I think it is your normal mode and then your championship mode. Those are the two ways that you can play Mario Party in this game, not where you can play with where you and another person team up on the same team. That we still don't know. That we still do not know, Look Mario. Because from what I've seen so far, it could be something in a later, because I still have a few articles and videos to go through. But from what I have seen, it is more or less just whatever you got is the ones that you can and all that stuff. Yeah, that might be what happens when you play free play. It's just a question of, will it happen on the board? That we don't know. Hi, Gracie. I'm sorry. I'm talking. I'm chatting. No problem. I try to answer things as fast as I can. I mean, even if I don't know the answer, I'll try to give you like, hey, it could be this, but it could be that. We do have some mini games to kind of check out. So I guess let's check out some mini games. You are late. How dare you be late? So now we have Platform Peril as a coin collecting mini game. Guys, the whole point of the coin collecting mini game is to collect the coins. Alright, Adro, enjoy the rest of your day. Wow, they give you a good amount of coins to collect too. Okay. Koopa just got a shit ton. Alright, 30 seconds, balancing. Collect the coins. I know red coins pop up here. 3, okay, so red give 3. Okay, so if you fall, you're not out forever. Good to know. No respawns for platform, but respawns for this. Bean! Okay, so this is just coin minigame. So am I right? Because I said I think there's 26 total coins you can collect in here. Am I correct in that assessment? We'll have to do the math once all coins are collected. Try Frank, thank you for the follow. All right, hold on. So we have 11 and 8, that's 19, 22, 26. All right, damn. Damn, it's done. One of those bots on Kick. The fun bots. I'm kind of intrigued for this mini game. Waluigi, what are you doing? The apples are supposed to go there. Stop trying to take the apples away from the apple conveyor belt. This, I think, will be fun with 4 people. This, I think, will be really fun. Just yelling at each other and... Ooh, we get to see this. Hey there, Amber, how you doing? Oh, but the question is like, does one person control vertical and one person controls horizontal, or do you have to like both press it at the same time is my question. Because it looks like they're playing with CPUs. Well, yeah, they're only gonna give the previews to the people who are huge on YouTube and stuff, and reviewers and all that, so it's just how it is. Oh yeah, you're right. It looks like one person has forward and backwards, one person has left and right. I didn't even notice that. You're totally right. You're totally right, Crazy. One has vertical, one has horizontal. Jesus Christ, it just keeps doing it. I like that. You really gotta work together. I'm cool with that. Oh, definitely. Only very specific people got to play this. Koopa, you messed up. You were on a good route. I don't think they're holding a board secret. As much as I would love an 8th board, I don't see it. I just don't. I would love an 8th board. I would love specifically a board for Mario Party 3 because it feels like it got shafted. But we have 7. That's what I'm saying. We have 7. We're gonna get 7. So I guess this is all motion-based mini games. Go, Koopa, go! Oh, I remember how Mario Party 3 Mario Party 3 technically has gotten shafted since the days of Virtual Console. Because I can understand why they didn't want to bring Mario Party 1 to Virtual Console, but there was no reason to not give us Mario Party 3. Hey, Amolga, how you doing? Yeah, I could see there potentially being some update or something, but I just don't see another board right now. No, from what somebody said, no, they didn't give us DLC. I'm saying if they did, I could see a board being there. All right. See you later. Look, Mario. I think you'll just see characters around the main part of it just doing random shit. That is the whole reason you see the bruiser punching the wall. It's just a random thing that happens. Are we gonna watch the AIs not do this at all? Yes. Yes, we are. Oh, okay. But if you do get the furthest up, you win. Okay. I'm cool with that. Yeah, I remember when we
Super
wanted
Mario Party Jamboree est-il véritablement le plus grand Mario Party à ce jour? C'est en tout cas ce qu'affirme Nintendo dans les bandes
Y'all got that? Because I don't.
annonces du jeu et sur le site officiel de celui-ci.
I only know
On va
English, I'm
vérifier
sorry.
ça dans cette preview et non pas un test complet du jeu, mais simplement une preview pour l'instant. On va voir si c'est vrai.
I don't see a fast moving option, I'll just be honest with you.
Et on va parler contenu, on va parler Mario Party. C'est parti. Allez. Alors, pour
Okay, so
commencer,
this
il
is
faut
a
vous comprendre que
5-round
j'ai eu
thing where you
accès
have to
à
pick the
l'intégralité
odd
du
one
jeu
out.
durant
Is it not just the
plusieurs
right
jours
one?
en prévision
No.
de test,
Oh,
via une version fournie
okay.
gratuitement par Nintendo. Là, c'est juste une
Which,
preview, mais le vrai
which,
test arrive dans les jours à venir.
okay.
Pour commencer à
I really thought she's gonna be like, hey, there's 2 apples, here's an orange.
répondre à la question de
Like I
taille
saw that
qu'on s'est
one.
posée, il faut que je vous parle des différents modes de jeu que j'ai pu tester durant ces quelques temps avec le jeu. Alors évidemment, j'ai testé le mode Mario Party, ce fameux jeu de plateau ponctué de mini-jeux qui est de retour, fidèle à son poste, mais j'y reviendrai plus tard.
Ace High would have been good.
D'abord, moi je me suis jeté sur le mode solo que propose le jeu. Le fameux mode quête et entraide qui vient faire office de mode histoire avec des balades sur les plateaux, des petites quêtes, des quiz et évidemment
Okay.
des mini-jeux. Alors ce mode, il signe le retour du mode solo à proprement parler.
I am a lot of things. I'm Polish. I'm Irish. I'm German. I'm French. Doesn't mean that I can speak any of the languages.
Dans la saga, et j'ai pu m'amuser dans celui-ci à
If we have minigame version of 8 character, imagine how much they put.
découvrir les plateaux dans l'atmosphère et l'univers féerique, coloré, magique,
I have no idea.
propre à la saga Mario, mais aussi propre à la saga Mario Party. Mario Party, c'est une fête. et
I
c'est
have
ça
no
reste.
idea. I
Et
could
pour le
not tell you,
coup, les
Hammer
plateaux
Bro.
que j'ai vus, les mini-jeux que j'ai pu tester, l'esprit est bien là et il est même plus flamboyant que jamais.
And it's all people who already got to
Alors ce
do it.
mode, il permet pas simplement juste d'affronter les bots dans des mini-jeux, il permet vraiment avec des petites quêtes
Alright,
et tout,
Armand.
de visiter
Enjoy the rest of your
petit à
day.
petit les
Oh yeah, you
différents
can play as
plateaux,
okay, yeah.
de
So I
rencontrer
guess
les
you probably
personnages,
can
même
pick
si on
more or less who
commence
you
à
want to
les connaître un
play
petit
in
peu.
story mode.
Et ça permet de s'entraîner sur les mini-jeux en attendant les vraies parties avec les copains, mais avec un vrai but, parce qu'il y a des petites quêtes à
Alright,
remplir à
bye,
chaque
DK.
fois. Il faut,
So
par
I think
exemple,
you
aller
do,
aider un Koopa à aller
Mario's
chercher
and
sa
DKs
carapace,
on
il
this
faut
board.
aider
So,
Kamek.
okay, so since there are 5 boards that you go through on the story mode, you do 2 of the characters' specific ally minigames per board.
À déverrouiller quelque chose, il faut toujours aider quelqu'un pour avoir accès aux mini-jeux. Alors des fois les mini-jeux ils sont proposés comme ça, mais
I only say because we had only seen Mario up to a specific point. Hey, Swift! Yeah, I'm really enjoying
ça
all the
vous
info
permet
we're
vraiment de
getting.
vous aventurer et de découvrir l'intégralité des petites mécaniques des mini-jeux. Donc par exemple, le premier plateau, on l'a tous vu en bande-annonce, c'est le volcan Goomba et on peut enfin voir ce qui se passe quand il se déclenche. Alors bon, on l'a vu dans les bandes-annonces, mais c'est sympa de le voir en jeu. Alors tous ces petits défis et ces mini-jeux, ils nous permettent de débloquer des petits objets. Des
You
petits
only
items
speak
pour décorer
Connor?
notre place,
That is a terrible
des petits,
language to speak.
trophées un petit peu.
SSB
des petites
King, thank you
choses,
for subbing.
plein de musique, d'images, de trucs comme ça, et ça permet d'avoir un.
That's the last thing you want to do is
complétion, en
only
fait.
speak Connor.
Et ça donne envie, vraiment. Moi qui d'habitude m'en fiche un petit peu des bidules, là j'étais content de débloquer telle musique, tel magasin, tel truc. Vraiment, j'étais content.
Good
de participer
Yoshi.
Et j'ai enchaîné ce mode.
Oh no, there's
Et c'est ça
I'm not
qui est
I
bien
don't
avec
plan
ce mode.
okay. I don't plan on making an entirely new video for all of this. But all like the little bits and pieces for like any of the videos that isn't tomorrow because it's literally tomorrow. Anything else like I'll put in where it needs to go. And then also in the final video that I plan on making. I'm not making any extra videos than what I already have planned.
Nouveau Mario Party, c'est qui va à l'efficacité. Dès le début du jeu, vous avez accès à tous les mini-jeux.
If Toda has a minigame, it is 100%
vous pouvez vous essayer à tous les
from
mini-jeux pour vous
somebody
entraîner.
else's
Mais vous
minigame.
pouvez aussi garder ça pour
There's
plus tard.
only 10
Il y a
ally
plein
minigames.
de petites nouveautés. Il y a plein de petites mécaniques qui sont nouvelles à la série, ou en tout cas qui m'ont paru nouvelles. Je ne suis pas un grand expert de la saga Mario Party. Je pense à avoir touché à peu près à la moitié des épisodes. J'ai touché.
We have
aux
already
3
seen a
Mario
video
Party sur
showing
Switch.
all the ally
Et pour
minigames.
l'instant, je dois dire que clairement, Super Mario Party Jamboree, je pense vraiment que ça va être mon préféré.
Alright,
Je vais
so you
détailler
pick
plus
a
tard,
key,
mais, pour le coup,
you
je
pick a
retrouve des
door.
choses que
That was the
j'avais
first
perdues dans
video,
les
you're
anciens.
wrong.
Là, on a des mini-jeux classiques. Donc, qui se jouent
We have not
avec,
seen
la
Wario's
manette
in
ou le
action.
Joy-Con en mode normal, mais il y a aussi des mini-jeux qui bougent.
But we did see like we did see like a better close-up of it.
Parce que l'année dernière, j'avais testé le dernier WarioWare et j'étais quand même un peu circonspect des mini-jeux avec les Joy-Con. Là, c'est pas le cas. Il y en a aucun qui jure pour l'instant de ce que j'ai vu.
Alright, so obviously, oh no, right, because that could just be none of them.
Tout seul, avec la manette
That is
sur
a
la télé,
possibility.
ou avec 4 Joy-Con, un pour chaque copain.
Hey guys, do you want to know why it may have taken them 75 minutes? Or potentially it could take up to 90 minutes? This mini game.
Donc, au niveau de la simplicité de jeu, on retrouve l'esprit Mario Party, on met la cartouche, on rentre le code, et boum, on peut jouer directement tout seul ou en multijoueur. Et ça, c'est vraiment classe.
This is the true mini game that makes them take up to 90 minutes.
Quelques clics. Alors, évidemment, il y a une petite cinématique d'intro.
Yeah, Yoshi!
Et franchement, directement, on est dans le bain. Donc ça, c'est nickel.
Oh!
J'ai pu faire un petit tour dans tous les menus qui sont présentés sous la forme d'île, donc ça c'est plutôt sympa. C'est plutôt
So I think I had this totally wrong.
Essayé tout le contenu du jeu. Par exemple, tout le pan multijoueur en ligne.
I think I had this totally wrong.
Je me le garde pour plus tard. Je ne l'ai pas.
Is that the end of the mini game?
Par contre, j'ai pu faire.
Okay, never mind. It doesn't take as long as I was thinking.
Une vraie partie de Mario Party à 4. Et ça, je peux vous dire que, eh ben, c'était super.
I mean, that is more or less what Yoshi does. Yoshi sticks his ass in the faces of all the losers. Even Bowser's looking. Bowser's checking out Yoshi's ass right now.
Le plateau à explorer était sympa, plein de petits trucs, plein de petits détails, c'était cool. C'est toujours aussi
Oh
joli.
hey, it's the one motion-based.
Je pense vraiment que la Switch vient.
It's the one motion-based game.
Et veut le faire en beauté. Donc
I don't know how many there specifically are, but I have like 3 of them.
Tous les tours étaient tous vraiment sympas. Il n'y en a pas un qui était vraiment nul ou quoi que ce soit. Il n'y en a pas un qui était.
I just took whatever my mod sent me.
Tous au moins très bien. Et ça, franchement, il faut saluer parce que c'est souvent dans un jeu avec autant de mini-jeux.
So Rosalina is more or less guiding
120,
us.
Je crois. Où il y en a plus de 120. Et ben,
Rosalina looks like she can't be an ally online.
De ce que j'ai vu, c'est pas le cas. J'en ai pas vu qui n'était pas fonctionnel. J'en ai pas
This
vu
person is
qui
just
vraiment
spamming
bien
through
joué.
the text.
J'en ai vu un ou deux où il y a peut-être un petit peu trop d'aléatoire, mais l'aléatoire fait partie de la série et il faut faire.
Are we getting quizzed here? Is that what I'm understanding? This Toad is like, I am going to quiz you.
Avec. Mais en tout cas, j'ai pu m'amuser sur tous les mini-jeux que j'ai croisés.
Oh, is it rock, paper, scissors? Is that what it is? Oh my god.
D'ailleurs, il y a plein de petites manières de déclencher des mini-jeux pendant les tours, pas seulement à la fin des tours, par exemple en défiant un copain ou en essayant d'avoir un objet. Et ça, c'est sympa parce que ça dynamise le jeu.
Run, Yoshi, run! Don't get
Je n'ai pas
chumped.
encore pu tester tous les plateaux du jeu, ni tous les mini-jeux, mais j'ai vraiment l'impression que c'est effectivement
No, Yoshi, good job, Yoshi.
complet de tous les temps. D'ailleurs, après notre partie, on a un petit peu fouillé dans les menus.
I'm excited for this one. This I'm excited for, especially if it gets very hectic after like the first 15 or 30 seconds.
C'était vraiment pas des mini-jeux.
I'm very excited for
Je
this.
sais pas si vous vous rappelez du petit jeu avec les Joy-Con. Et c'était super sympa, c'était vraiment une surprise à découvrir. Alors c'est un tout petit truc, mais c'était vraiment super cool.
Hell yeah, just keep bringing a lot of them. Just keep bringing them. Make it annoying. Oh, and they can just dive at some point. Okay.
J'ai très hâte de me relancer dans le jeu en
Yeah,
solo
you can jump up people to mess them up.
J'ai très hâte de voir un petit peu ce que le mode en ligne donne. Et j'ai très hâte d'avoir.
There's some mini games that look very fun here.
Contrairement aux autres Mario Party sortis sur Nintendo.
But also at the same point, I mean, it's mini games. Of course, they're gonna be
J'aurais envie
fun.
de le vendre. J'aurais toujours envie de le posséder, comme Mario Kart ou comme Super Smash. Je crois vraiment que Nintendo a trouvé la formule idéale pour l'épisode le plus abouti pour Super Mario Jamboree. Alors évidemment, ce ne sont que
I
des
wonder if
impressions,
this
ce n'est
mini
pas
game is
un
going to
test
be overrated
définitif,
in
mais
this
pour
game
l'instant,
too.
de ce que j'en ai vu, c'est vraiment du très bon Mario Party, du bon Nintendo, et ça fait plaisir de terminer la vie de la Switch avec un Mario Party qui tient la route. Alors celui d'avant était sympa, mais il n'était pas si original que ça, et le tout premier sorti sur Switch, eh ben, il misait un peu trop sur les mouvements, donc j'avais pas trop aimé. Là, pour le
Did
coup,
I say that out loud?
cocktail parfait. Il y a du contenu,
I know, Cam.
du bon
I know.
contenu, des bons mini-jeux, un roster de personnages énorme, il n'y a pas d'autre mot, vraiment il y a beaucoup de personnages. Alors moi je joue qu'avec Yoshi, mais il y a vraiment beaucoup de personnages et ça c'est sympa.
No, Mario!
Et puis pour l'instant je n'en ai pas fait
Bowser!
le tour, je ne sais pas.
You
quand
guys
je
were
vais
so
faire le tour du jeu.
close.
J'ai déjà joué assez longtemps au jeu et
More
j'ai vraiment
this.
l'impression qu'il va
It
me
honestly
pendant
looks as
plusieurs
easy
semaines.
as before.
Et ça me fait vraiment plaisir, je n'ai pas envie de le lâcher. Je
Honestly,
continue à y jouer
it kind of looks like it
quotidiennement
may be a little
jusqu'au
easier.
test et j'en suis vraiment satisfait.
That's
Donc,
of course
pour
not
l'instant,
playing it
tout ce que
myself,
j'ai à
but
dire, c'est que je pense qu'on est
looks can be
sur
deceiving.
le meilleur
Say it
Mario Party
louder.
de la Nintendo Switch
I mean,
et sûrement l'un des
it's a good
meilleurs de tous les
minigame.
Mario
I'm not
Party,
saying, I
même si
wouldn't
je
say
ne
it's
l'ai
the
pas
best.
Pour l'instant, ce n'est, je le répète, qu'une impression, qu'une preview qui sera confirmée dans le test définitif qui arrivera plus tard. Mais là, pour le coup,
Hey,
j'attends
free
très, très fort
throw.
le jeu. J'attends très très fort de pouvoir vous en dire plus et de pouvoir
So
découvrir
long as
l'intégralité de son
it's
contenu.
easier to get it in the
Et pour bien
bottom
faire
one,
cette
I think
preview,
it gives more of a
Je vous ai illustré tout
chance.
ça avec des captures vidéo maison de mes parties du jeu, toujours capturées grâce
Which,
à la
what
verre média,
Wario's
ce qui permet de
doing
voir
makes
à
it
quel
seem
point
like
le
it
jeu est
is
vraiment beau
easier
pour
to
un jeu
get it in
Nintendo
the
Switch.
bottom one.
On est certes sur la fin d'une console, mais en même temps, on est vraiment sur de la top qualité visuelle. Pareil pour les musiques, c'est toujours aussi entraînant.
So
Les musiques,
I'm down with that.
l'univers, l'ambiance sonore, tout ça, ça fonctionne toujours aussi bien. Et
Until I play it and then it's
dire
just
que
whoever's on
le
the side
thème
still
de l'île
wins.
paradisiaque pour Super Mario Party, ça correspond parfaitement et ça permet d'avoir des mini-jeux
Mhm.
aussi variés
Bowser's
visuellement que dans le
ballin'.
gameplay. Je ne m'ennuie pas, je ne pense pas que vous allez vous ennuyer. Et je vous dis à très bientôt
Run,
pour le test.
Bowser, run! Okay, hi, how you doing?
Et je vous dis à très bientôt pour le test.
Oh, hey, how you doing? What character? Honestly, I don't even know. I have an idea of what board I might be playing first, but I'm holding out until I first stream it. Oh, I see. But yeah, no. I don't necessarily know what character I'm gonna use first. I would like to use certain characters. However, I don't want to consistently use characters who have ally mini games if I think I'm going to like their ally mini games and I want them to show up. So I don't know. Hey Royal Yoshi, how you doing? Use Pauline. Yeah, that'll be the first character I use. Pauline. Alright, now we have some Arcticals. Whilst we have the Arcticals.
What is the actual thing with Kevin?
No, shut up. I'm trying to find the music. There's the music. That might be... Nope. But like, I like using Mario, I like using Daisy, I like using DK, I like using Waluigi. Four of them all have ally mini games. Yes, I do use Waluigi. Alright, anyway. First impressions. Okay, let me fucking just make this a little bigger. There we go. It's been a handful of years since Mario Party Superstars dropped on Switch, but we are excited, psyched even for this latest edition, as it promises to deliver in several key areas where the series has floundered somewhat in the past. Yes, if you cast your mind back to our very positive Superstars reviews, we pointed out the game was lacking somewhat in how it played things overly safe with selection of boards, lack of modes, and with regards to taking the formula and modernizing it in any meaningful way. There was some fairly basic online fun to be had, but a lack of boards and the paucity of modes meant that, as fun as it was, we still felt like there was more that could be achieved. I believe so, Pepper. I believe so. Gotcha. Gotcha, Jake. And so, having spent the past few days in Jamboree and having the opportunity to play it with the rest of Team Nintendo Life during a recent company shindig, We're actually quite delighted by it seems Nintendo has taken some of the complaints commonly leveled at the series on board. We've got a whole bunch of modes to play here. 7 boards, 5 of which are new, over 110 minigames, a party planner trek mode based around doing missions on free roam boards, minigame bay, Koopathon, Bowser Kaboom spot, and other stuff that we'll get into. They said it'd be the biggest Mario Party yet, and that certainly seems to be the case. Jumping into Jamboree for the first time, you'll get to choose a character from a selection of the Mushroom Kingdom's finest before being whisked off to the game's hub, Party Plaza. The plaza itself is a mercifully simple and streamlined area from which you can hop into a hot air balloon to choose from any and all game modes, shop for new decorations, music tracks, postcards, and gear, or get busy tinkering with the game settings. The plaza can be decorated with all manner of themed bits and bobs too, which feeds into the game's lighthearted take on a battle pass. Yes, a battle pass. Don't worry, there's nothing to pay here, but it operates in the same way. You level up as you play across modes and move upwards to higher ranks with better rewards as you go. Yeah, I mean, Westerland is the first board that you get unlocked. So if you didn't know, Western Land is the first board to be unlocked. Mario's Rainbow Castle is the second board to be unlocked, and King Bowser's Keep is the final board to be unlocked. Yes, and I am pretty sure that it's whether you do something offline or whether you do something online, you'll get points or progress or whatever it is towards it to be able to keep building it up. I don't know if it's specifically the achievements or whatnot. I don't know. So here's the thing. The 8-player minigames and the 20-player minigames, whether you're talking about the 8-player mode or minigames or the 8-player whatchamacallit, or the 8-player motor minigames, whatever it is, I'm pretty sure if you want to play it offline with other people, you all have to have your own Switch, your own game. However, if you want to play it online, it's basically the same. But now, maybe the mini games could be a little different, but I would go in expecting that. Yeah. While I do wish Diddy, Dry Bones, and Hammer Bro, and maybe some others were in the game, we have 22 characters. I'm not gonna complain. I didn't complain when they weren't in Superstars. I'm not gonna complain here. That's just how it is for me. I didn't complain then, so there's no reason for me to complain here. I'm somebody who, you put a character in front of me to play as, and I'll play as them. I'm not specific on who I need to use in a game. Playing any game here furthers you along said paths, unlocking decorative trinkets and other surprises which we won't ruin here, giving the whole thing a nice sense of progression and direction that previous games have lacked. Jumping into your hot air balloon alongside Toad, you can set off from the plaza if you've quite finished decorated to enjoy any of the games on offer with pals online randoms in tow. With offer with pals or online randoms in tow. Now, we haven't had any chance to try anything online so far as there's nobody to play with, but we're excited by the possibility and by how much effort seems to have been put into introducing online components to almost every aspect of this one. We do not know that. We do not know how to unlock the characters, and I think that might be some of the things to potentially unlock that they're not ruining for us. Unless it's in some of the other article that I have here, or later on. Keeping this in mind and putting the traditional Mario Party mode to the side for a second, it's been the Bowser Kaboom Squad and Koopathlon that have been the biggest surprises for us so far. If you've been keeping up with the pre-release hype, you'll likely have already spotted Bowser Kaboom Squad. It features an enormously angry imposter Bowser stomping around maps causing carnage. We really weren't too sure about this mode going in, but having spent a chunk of time playing it in multiplayer, okay, there we go, with this writer 7 and 10-year-old kids along for the ride, we can tell you straight up it's a blast, pun fully intended. Now, it's important to note that you will need a separate switch for each player in this mode. The only drawback as the map layouts and gameplay require a full screen to work. But if you got a few to hand, it's worth it. There's a friction of strategy in locating and calling out bomb crates for teammates. You'll need these bombs to load up the cannon that defeats Bowser, and avoiding enemies, explosions, and fire raining down all over the map certainly makes for a level of chaos and excitement that had us all fully engaged. It's not too difficult, but teamwork is a requirement, and there's enough spanners, minigames, and silliness in the works to keep it fresh for a decent amount of time. Probably the same thing as any normal Bowser space. You just might get a dialogue where it's like, oh, hey, you look like me. That would probably be the only difference. There are currently 3 maps for this mode as things stand, each one giving you different enemies and environmental obstacles to work against. So far, we've only tried out the Charge and Chuck mode, but we've also got Bomber Bills and Typhoon arenas to dive into before our full review drops, so expect lots more explosions and some strong gusts of wind in the near future. Koopathlon is another new mode that sees you take on 19 other players, again in online or local modes, with bots filling any spots as necessary, by playing random sets of 3 minigames in order to race around a game board and defeat the imposter Bowser. Of course, it's just another way of framing much of the same activities, but it works. I don't care, honestly. It's the characters that we don't have don't bother me. Even if Dry Bones is my favorite character to use, it really doesn't bother me. The race setting gives the whole thing a lift from the normal board experience, and there are plenty of fun ways to mess around with your foes, including grabbing items during minigames to, for example, chuck ink on an opponent's screen, and a bunch of other stuff we won't ruin. There's also a fun escalation here in how each lap ups the ante, increasing the speed and difficulty of the same 3 minigames each time. Oh, and shout out to the design of this mode and how it splits the views into the minigame and the track on the on-track carnage, as all characters involved make a beeline for the finish. Oh no, I saw, but this game's still gonna sell well, so I just don't care. There's really not. There's still, yeah. How can you play Bowser's Kaboom Squad and Koopathlon only by your? Yes, you can do that. You can play all of these. You can play all of these modes by yourself with CPUs, if you would like to. Right, shut the fuck up. More additions take form of the Paratrooper Flight School and Toad's Item Factory, both of which deal with exclusively in motion control games. Again, these modes are clever in how they reframe the minigames, allowing for free roam around small maps filled with silly little secrets and interactive points that you can discover and to complete every in-game achievement on offer. Yes, Mario Party has Chivos now. What a thoroughly modern host that plumber is. Lord have mercy. Of course, we're all here for the main event, really, the OG Mario Party itself. But it does truly speak volumes about this latest iteration that there's so much to discuss before even reaching the tentpole activity. Thankfully, when it comes to that, the main mode, there's been a thoughtful melding of old and new. At its core, it plays exactly as you would expect, but the boards are more interactive this time around. You'll already have seen the moving wiggler that makes up the core of Mega Wiggler's Tree Party board. But there's also other touches such as Jamboree Pals, Goomba Lagoon Shifting Tide, and a bunch of other stuff we can't mention right now that ensures the 5 new boards here are probably the best we've ever played in the series to date. That is some high praise for these 5 boards. We can't wait to see how the older boards included have been modernized once we get a chance to try them. Was Paracoopa ever playable? I don't think he ever has been. Are you talking about on the Switch itself? If so, then no, I have not read that. Okay. I was like, I know he was playable in like maybe one game, but not a Mario Party game. Also in like Mario Baseball. Yeah, I'm interested to see how the remixes are too. Beyond all this and a Rhythm Kitchen mode that we've yet to groove into, it's really how the online aspects, collectibles, battle pass, and so on have been woven into the fabric of the game. That's the real big change so far for Super Mario Party Jamboree. This is a more modern and fresh feeling thing. It's got longer legs thanks to all the collectible goodies and decorations, and there's been some smart options added to cater for all types of player too, including lots more stats to pour over for your performance in each game and proper online leaderboards. Hooray! Damn! Jesus Christ! What the hell is happening? Holy moly! Whoa, those bots just fucking came in and spammed. That's amazing. Honestly, for me personally, I know there are a lot of people who love playing like the 2v2s where you can team up with somebody to play on a board against another team. I just like the 4-player mode the most, so it doesn't really bother me. True. I just mean he's never been in Mario Party. I know he's been in sports games. Mario Party. Is this Wario's ally minigame? Huh. Oh my god, it's totally a game show. And that picture of the ruins is just pick the right pick. Oh my god, it totally is. It totally is. Can we turn off lucky spaces? No. No. Mario Party features an unlockable promo that strips out the luck-based minigames, gives everyone a starting item, and makes those all-important coins and stars just a little trickier to get and keep in your possession. You can turn off motion-controlled minigames if you don't fancy them, and the overall selection of mostly new minigames just does a way better job of being entertaining in the moment, especially when you're doing stuff like riding a jet ski while avoiding the attacks of a large sea monster controlled by your very excited 7-year-old. So as things stand, we're certainly looking at the biggest and most feature-packed version of Mario Party to date. It also happens to be one of the prettiest Switch games we've seen in a while, with 0 performance issues to boot. Of course, that's offline. So far, everything is pointing towards this being quite the get-together once the full game drops on October 17th. Make sure to keep your eyes peeled for our full review. I will probably not be watching. because that will probably be like the day or two before the game comes out, where I will be making sure that I don't see a damn thing. All right, that's not what I wanted to full screen. That's what I wanted to do. Because we have one more article from My Nintendo News. Ugh. Preview for Mario Party Jamboree. I think it's safe to say after the blah 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 blah. Okay. Just talk. Okay. Ever since we introduced motion controls to Mario Party minigames, the fan community has been split on whether or not it's their preferred way to play. Super Mario Party relied heavily on the use of motion controls, and Mario Party Superstars exclusively used standard button controls. But Jamboree takes a best of both worlds approach by offering a balanced mix of both. With the newly added option to disable them entirely, every type of party goer can join in on the fun. There are over 110 minigames, more than any Mario Party that came before. Oh yeah, 100%. Like I said, if there is any spoil, like if there is potentially that 8th board that may be here, or just some other new mode that hasn't been shown, I don't want to know about it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know about it. I want to find it myself. Well, I just don't think that's going to happen. Well, I appreciate that, Jake. The number of playable characters also reaches new heights at a total with 22, over double the amount of superstars, and 2 more than the original Super Mario Party. However, although most of the characters from the past 2 games are back, Diddy, Hammer, Drybones, and Pom Pom have been cut. Toad and Toadette, however, and Spike are returning, with Pauline and Ninja being new. Then they'll get banned. It's as simple as that. If they do it, they just get banned. Jamboree's main course, of course, is the classic Mario Party style, playing either locally or online with up to 4 people. The core Mario Party formula remains the same. Take in turns to roll a dice block, gather more stars than your opponents, collect coins and items along the way, and compete in various minigames. Jamboree switches things up slightly with the inclusion of Jamboree Buddies, a new mechanic, where a character randomly appears somewhere on the board. Yeah, it's just so simple. First player to reach the space that the Jamboree Buddy is on will gain an advantage in the minigame, and the winner will receive that character as an ally. This will provide the player with a unique special ability depending on the character that it happens to be, but don't get too attached. If another player passes you, you will automatically lose them. Before starting the game, there are plenty of custom rules and options. You can choose the difficulty and movement speed of the CPU. So, for the one who was asking about the movement speed, it's for the CPUs only again. Turn bonus stars on and off, random conditions, or the classic mode with only the rich and eventful? Oh. Just taking out minigame, huh? Change the number of total turns, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30. Give a player a handicap by starting them off with 1, 2, 5 stars. Choose if minigames are randomly selected or by a vote. Skip minigame explanations. Yeah, classic was the way to get 3. Now it's just down to 2. They got rid of minigame. It looks that way, Jake. That's what it's looking like. We checked out the video from Nintendo Life earlier. Toggle motion based minigames. On top of all that, as if Mario Party wasn't competitive enough, There's also the pro rules, which prioritize the strategy and skill by removing some of the RNG luck-based aspects. I don't know why they would get rid of the three-way, but whatever. That's like the one thing that I'm like kind of sad about right now. Other than that, everything makes me happy. I don't know why they do that for the CPU and not us. Like, you give us all of these items and stuff from Mario Party 3, but you don't give us the movement, which whatever. Maybe that is a possibility, Eli, but who knows? It could be the same shit where you have to play a full 30 turns to get the 3 bonuses. 7 different game boards, 5 new ones and 2 reimagined ones. Each board has a unique layout, style, and tactics, an exclusive item that can either benefit you or hinder your opponents. These boards also appear outside of the main Mario Party mode, as they could also be experienced in the single player campaign. Maybe. That's a possibility. Hey there, Ben. How you doing? Jamboree is obviously the best enjoyed with friends or family, but for times when you're unable to set up a group together, that's where the Party Planner Trek comes in. Starting with Goomba Lagoon, the Party Planner Trek has you freely travel from space to space on each of the game boards to help NPCs with tasks and earn mini stars by doing so. There are a total of 60 mini stars to collect per board, but only 30 are required to move on to the next one. So yeah, when I play it, I'm 100% getting all 60 for all of them. Just cuz. The type of tasks includes coming first place in a minigame, finding and retrieving items somewhere on the board, or answering trivia questions. Completing tasks will also reward you with decoration items that can be used in the Party Plaza, a small free roam area that functions as the main navigation hub of the entire game. The Party Plaza connects you to everything that Jamboree has to offer, alongside Party Planner Trek and an all-important hot air balloon that leads you to select from the different minigame modes. There's also an antenna to connect with the friends online, a guide tool to adjust game settings, a reaction shop where you can buy and collect a total of 109 reactions that can be used during gameplay, a minigame card shop for a variety of cards and stickers to decorate with, and a music shop to listen to all of the wonderful music from the game. An online rankings board where you can view worldwide and friend rankings, and a data house that features a list of achievements. Completing achievements will add more stock options to the shops, and the currency used to purchase items, party points, is earned progressively just by playing any of the modes. That is a mouthful. Do we have a mini game? Unless this is a rhythm mini game. Because I saw some rhythm mini game that looked like it had something involving burgers. So this might be, yeah, this is probably because it's food based. Okay. I think it's a rhythm thing. Party Planner Trek and the main Mario Party mode are only scratching the surface of the game modes included in Jamboree. There are also 2 online focused modes with Bowser Kaboom Squad, an 8-player co-op mode where you work together, and Koopathlon, a competitive race where you collect every coin in the minigames as you move forward. Additionally, there are 3 local multiplayer motion control focused modes: Rhythm Kitchen, a 4-player co-op mode where you move the Joy-Con to the beat in food-themed minigames, Toad's Item Factory, a 2 to 4 player co-op mode where you tilt the Joy-Con to move machinery and navigate a ball through an obstacle course. I'm going to be basically playing that by myself with 2 Joy-Cons. And Paratroopa Flight School, a 1 to 2 player mode where you either fly through the sky by flapping your arms like wings by holding the Joy-Con. Maybe I'll do 4, but we'll see. Lastly, if you're in the mood to play some minigames, Minigame Bay more than suit your needs. I'll be going into much deeper depth. Gotcha. Jamboree combines all of my favorite aspects of both Super Mario Party and Superstars and turns it into something that feels both fresh and familiar. With an almost overwhelming number of brand new boards and gameplay options, Nintendo wasn't exaggerating by referring to Jamboree as a bigger, bolder Mario Party, but whether it's the best is still to be determined. Yes, Pom Pom is part of the Minigame Bay where she'll do one of those modes. As well as what the fuck is your name? What's your name? Oh god. Pom Pom and Boom Boom. And that's all the information that we have, unless Cam starts spamming me with shit that that has new information that I don't see. I mean, of all the information that we have and that we see, all good information. It does suck. No, we still only know one potential boss of the story mode. I think that is being specifically kept secret until we play it for ourselves, or unless somebody spoils it online. Which somebody will. It will happen. You just got to do your best to avoid it. But yeah, it does suck that one of the ally minigames is motion. And I kind of wish that the arrow minigame was in motion. I was really hoping to play that one online. This one, I guess, makes sense for it being motion, where you gotta tilt, and then within a time limit, if you make it fall into a specific thing, then that one makes sense. Yeah, I was really hoping to play that, but that's unfortunate. Yeah, no, I'm glad that we can play with our normal stuff. Now, something that would be wild, and I know it won't happen, but just let me live out my fantasies. It would be awesome if, like, you play through the game, either that crazy or you play through the game, and, like, the last thing you unlock is the ability to play these games with just your controller. I know it won't happen. I know it's not a possibility. But it would be cool. Is the game out? No. We still got 16 days. It would be dumb, but I would appreciate to have the option just as something. Even if I have to unlock it. But I'm going to enjoy the game. I'm going to have a lot of fun with the game. That's a possibility. You know, we haven't seen an online game. So we don't know if that is a possibility or not. But I would assume not. But I think I am going to call it for now. Yeah. Tomorrow, we'll have the Mario Galaxy stream, where I'll be hopefully finishing Mario Galaxy 1 and then potentially moving into Mario Galaxy 2. Well, there really wasn't a ton. There's not a ton of, like, new stuff. Also, I've been live for about an hour and 40 minutes. What do you mean? Also, tomorrow, the next video of the Jamboree series of videos will be coming out. And like I said, underneath the last video, it will be focused on all of the modes. Of course, there may be some things I need to update in the final video when that comes out. there are 7 4-player motion minigames. But there are 25 total, with 15 coming from the boards. But yeah, tomorrow's video is about the modes themselves. Maybe some things they need to update in the final video, but it is what it is. Either way though, I'm gonna end it here, and I will see you guys if you decide to join tomorrow for the potentially Mario Galaxy 2 stream. Bye everyone.